Hello, my name is Sean, and this is ShuffleNRoll. Edge of Eternities has a lot of really cool cards, but today I want to talk about a few rares that I think are pretty cool. First up, let's talk about our lobster boy, Ragos. Ragos is a 2/2 legendary creature for 1 white and 1 red. He also has the ability, artifacts you control are foods in addition to their other types, and have the food ability, pay 2 and tap and sack to gain 3 life. The little lobster allows you to pay 1 mana to sack foods to deal 3 damage to each opponent. He also untaps on your end step if you gain life, which is pretty easy to do since all artifacts are foods now. Oops, now for 1 mana, Solemn Simulacrum deals 3 damage and I draw a card. Let's also slot the Sarima in to snatch Zerda off of its plane to eat food even cheaper. Really though, the chef is cooking. For just 2 mana to type hack artifacts and burn people, pay the man. The real power starts to come with the card Weapons Manufacturing, which makes an artifact token when non-token artifacts enter that deals 2 damage to any target when it leaves, which is exactly what Ragos wants to do anyways. Halia, Guided by Light, who's also a rare coming out in the same set, makes creatures and artifacts gain you 1 life when they enter. So, untapping is almost a certainty as long as you have something to play, and if you sack a food to gain life, you draw cards too. The cycle ends up being play an artifact, make a donut, throw that donut at someone, and then Ragos spills a bunch of grease everywhere, which is really funny when you think about it. This next card I'm going to talk about is Mightform Harmonizer. It's a 4/4 for 2 green and 2, or warp 1 green, and 2 that doubles the power of target creature when you play a land. We just had Tifa Lockhart come out last set, which does the same thing. Doubled Tifa's power twice, of course we're going to love that, give me more. Plus, Mightform Harmonizer just gets people closer to some of the big station totals like Dawn-Sire or Evendo at Mach 1. Slap a Panharmonicon into the mix and it just gets out of hand. Green got a ton of awesome cards in the set, and I love to see it. This next card is for you if you're looking to be a little mean. I know people may be turned off from the station mechanic because it can be a little slow, but I think people should give this card a chance. It's called Entropic Battlecruiser. It's a spacecraft for 1 black and 3 with Station 1. Whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 3 life. At Station 8, it becomes a 3/10 flying Death Toucher with whenever this spacecraft attacks, each opponent discards a card. Each opponent who doesn't loses 3 life. This is an absolutely awesome card that doesn't take much to get going. All you have to do is tap down 1 power and force people to discard. If you can't make people discard, then tap down 7 more power and make them do it with a flying 3/10 Death Toucher. Immediately, Kefka Court Mage comes to mind. All your opponents discard on enter and attack, so that's 9 damage to the board if you're playing that commander. Insert any wheel card that makes people discard and slap people with a bunch of life loss. While we're at it, let's just double it with Bloodletter of Aklazotz, just because. Let's get a little weird with this last one. Have you ever wanted an Oops All Odd deck with Obosh as your companion? Mutinous Massacre is a new sorcery from Edge of Eternities that would fit so well in the deck. It costs 2 red, 2 black, and 3 to destroy each creature that's either even or odd, and then you gain control of all creatures. So you destroy everything that's not odd to take everything else. Then you attack and deal double damage because of Obosh, since they are all odd mana cost creatures. Sounds like a wild game-winning play to me. Torwalkie the Youngster is an awesome commander for this deck. We cram in Shock, Lightning Bolt, other similar effects that are odd mana cost, and be a nuisance with double damage. That's what Rakdos is known for anyways, right? Burn them all down. Anyway, that's enough yapping from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you have any recommendations for anything that I can do better, or the next thing that you want me to cover, please leave it down in the comments. Thank you so much.